Hi guys, welcome to the new vlog. Live
from Puerto, Cruz. So we thought we'd give you a bit of a view of what we're seeing. So there is Playa Martianez, or Martianez Beach down there. We've got the Lago Martianez complex, the swimming pool. We've got a natural seawater pool down there that I don't think's used anymore, but that used to be part of the hotel that's next door. Got a lovely path that goes down there that leads up to the viewpoint, the Mirage, where I managed to ask this lucky one to marry me. But absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. How's this for a view out of your balcony? You really can't beat it. Absolute paradise. Anyway, so what we'll do now is we'll give you a little bit of a room tour as promised. Okay, so this is the balcony area. So nice big balcony. Every room in this hotel has a sea view. Okay, so moving into the bedroom. We have the biggest bed I think I've ever seen. Absolutely brilliant backdrop to it as well. Really, really nice.
Obviously this is our second day, so we've unpacked
and it is a little bit messy, so excuse the mess. So we've got a nice...
on the bed, there's a throw under there that usually goes, when you first arrive there'll be a throw on the entrance there.
Nice comfortable sofa there. Not that you're going to be spending much time sitting on the sofa.
TV.
You've got your TV. A bit of a desk to do any work you might want to do. As you can see, we've got all that sun cream that we showed you. Nice little place to put your bag when you're unpacking. Lovely big wardrobe with mirrors in it, so I can see how handsome I look. Lots of storage, as you can see. There's Al's side. All the suitcases can fit up on the top.
And then you've got safe.
The safe, and again plenty of storage.
Laundry bags, they do a laundry service that I think is...
It's okay, it's quite expensive, but it's not too bad. So you've got the safe, that is €18 for a week. So fantastic value, because it means you can keep all your items safe that you want to keep safe.
You pick your own code when you first scan your card, and then you just use your code for the rest of the week
to
open it.
So again,
how long you stay.
There's that massive bed. It's that big, I can't even get it in one shot on the camera. So
if you lie in your normal middle position,
go on, I'll show us.
You can't reach the other person.
So I was just going to lie on one side of the bed and show you quite how big this bed is. You could literally stretch out and not be able to touch the other person.
We could both starfish.
Yes. So comes with aircon. So you've got the two aircon vents there. And that aircon is absolutely fantastic. It was so cool in here this morning.
Get a
little kitchenette area. So you've got your fridge that's got a little freezer section in it as well. Should you want to freeze anything, we've loaded up with water. Make sure we can stay that hydrated.
In the fridge when you check in.
And also you get that British favourite, a kettle, so you can make a good old cup of tea. You do need to buy your own tea bags and milk.
You do get little cups as well, but we're using them little cups there.
And you get your little glasses for water. And then here is a bathroom. The bathroom, not our bathroom, the bathroom. So you've got a lovely big shower with a big rainfall shower head, and also the little shower head.
His and hers sinks.
His and hers sinks. But absolutely fantastic. Look at that, it's made out of stone. Nice little makeup area.
Got all that stuff out.
Nice big mirror. Gotta do that. A big mirror. Well, not a big mirror, one of those big zoomy in mirrors so you can really get to grips. There you go, can you see yourselves? And then just around there you've got the toilet as well. You can just about see it there. And then we've got the party. So Al is going to press the magic button and she's going to show you the party trick of the bathroom. So there's Alice. and she's gone again. And there's Alice, and she's gone again. And then there's also the trick where you can change the lights in there, and if you really want to, you can turn it into a disco. There we go. So that is the room that we have here at the Atlantic Mirage in Puerto de la Cruz. So we'll leave you just looking out at that sea view, and we'll catch up with you soon. This is the La Paz area. Plenty of nice restaurants. We've got a mini golf one there, and of course the famous zebra one. A nice little shopping centre here. Everything you could really want. We've got a pharmacy, a few little shops in there to have a look around in. On this main road in La Paz that you'll be able to get your buses, either if you want to go into town or whether you want to go to the south of the island. I'm going to take a walk up to by where the botanical gardens are. Got a bit more of the shopping centre, quite a traditional Canarian style shopping centre. I absolutely love this street with all the palm trees and the traditional buildings. Here we've got the another shopping area here in the La Paz area, Puerto de la Cruz. More traditional Canarian buildings. We've also got here on the right the Hotel Botanico. This is one of 2 5-star hotels in Puerto de la Cruz. This is the one that all the celebrities stay in. Recently there's been Jennifer Lopez, Gloria Estefan, among others. Yeah, we've got some nice bars here. Including one particular one which is coming up, which was the one that as a child I used to go with my parents. It's now closed up as part of another restaurant, but it was that one. That was Martin's Bar, or as we affectionately called him, Nutman. And then here is La Paz sort of business centre. The big orange stone roof. This has got a small shopping centre, some cafes, supermarket in there as well, called Two Treble, and also the La Paz, Club La Paz apartments, which is where I used to stay as a child when I used to come holiday here. There's the entrance to the Botanic Gardens. And another traditional sort of style building with quite a few things in there, a few restaurants, a gym. This is one of the sort of residential areas. Quite a few nice houses that I definitely think me and Al would probably consider buying at some point. This is one of the back ways that you can go to the Atlantic Mirage. It's quite a popular Indian restaurant at the Delhi Harbour.
It smells very nice.
It does smell very nice, and they've got them quite a few places around Spain and the Canary Islands.
This has walls.
This is quite an upmarket area of Puerto, Cruz, La Paz, so the houses aren't exactly what you could call small. And there we are, there's the sea down there as well. But I say the sea, the Atlantic Ocean. It's another beautiful day here in Puerto de la Cruz. There's a few clouds in the sky, but it's absolutely roasting. So we are coming up to the Martianez viewpoint, looking down over onto Playa Martianez. It's an absolutely beautiful part of town this. We've got a gorgeous old church there. Out quite early this morning, so people are just waking up. I'll just show you the view from the viewpoint. Here we are, look out down onto Puerto and Playa Martianez. Absolutely stunning view right above the town here and down onto the beach, which is very popular with surfers. You can see the water is absolutely stunning, nice and blue. And there's the spot where I smell of a fiance to be my wife. There we are, we can see the mountains in the distance there. And then just by there should be the volcano, but at the moment it's a little bit clouded over. So we're going to take you down the Agatha Christie steps now, down to the shopping centre we can just see down there. Catch you in a bit. So here we are for the start of the Agatha Christie steps. Not sure if I've told you already, but Agatha Christie did stay here once, and the hotel that you can see just in the distance there with the two sort of pitched roofs there, that's called the Tower Park, and that is where she stayed. And these steps are quite well known with tourists and residents for being called the Agatha Christie steps, because they have her books painted onto the steps.
When we get to the bottom, we'll show you back up the steps so you can see. There's also a silhouette.
I'm not sure what of, but there's a silhouette. We've also got parrots here that you can have photographs with. We've done that previously, haven't we?
Yeah. First time with me.
So they are quite unforgiving, these steps, but there are plenty of places to stop on the way down and back up. And we've got a couple of cafes. There's quite a popular Chinese restaurant up here as well. We're just walking past the Fergus Hotel there as well. As I said, you've got all the little cafes and the gift shops. They're all just starting to open for the day. There's the Chinese restaurant that I was talking about. I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but we are now on the steps that have got the books and the silhouette. I'll just quickly turn now and show you the silhouette. There's the silhouette. So that's us now at the bottom of the Agatha Christie steps, and as you can see we've got all the books painted on, and it does go up quite far. And now we start onto the second lot of steps. As you can see, quite a lot of hotels. That's the Casablanca. And we turn down here to go down the second lot of steps. These ones again not as well known, but are as unforgiving as the other ones. There's one of the other popular hotels. Help me here, Al, I forget the name. The El Tope. So this is part of the same group with the hotel we're staying in. It's got a little bit of a water park there for the children. So this one at the moment's getting renovated. A bit more of a view there over the town. And some nice shops as we walk down here as well. And just opening up for the day. you can see there, it's a bit of a killer for parents having to carry their children up the steps to avoid the long winding road. It's the alternative. A nice little tapas restaurant here halfway down as well. And if you really have taken that long, you can get your hair cut as well. Hola. It's not quite open yet, but there is quite a spectacular bakery that's at the bottom here that you can see all the cakes and delights that wanting to tempt you to have some naughty stuff. In fact, it is open. There's a little bit of a look there. You can see some of the pastries. And there we are, at the bottom of the steps. You won't quite believe we were up the top of that hill there, up the top of the cliff face, and here is Martianez shopping centre. And we've got a walk there that goes right down to the sea, that we'll show you soon. So this is an absolutely beautiful path walking down towards Playa Martianez, although typical of the day that we've chosen to film it. There's a bit of it that's closed, so we're going to have to deviate off it, walk on a little bit of path, and then we'll come back to you once we're able to walk back on it again. So we just realised why the path closed, because they're putting up the Christmas lights at the start of October.
Early Christmas.
Early Christmas. There we go, so we'll rejoin the path now. There we go, so we'll walk down through the palm trees. Down towards the ocean. And past some more hotels. We got the Bahia Principe there, and the Sol Costa Atlantis, or the Melia Costa Atlantis as it's now called. This is one of our favourite walks, down the middle here. Again, typical on the day that we've come to film it. It's a little bit cloudy, but it is still lovely and warm. There's your entrance to Costa Atlantis. Here we are at the ocean. There you can see the waves are coming in rough. Some quite spectacular waves actually. There we go, there's a view of the Martianez beach. We're a bit further walk around here and we'll see if we can see the Mirage on the cliff face. It's quite an unusual taxi there, a limo type taxi. There we go, there is the Atlantic Mirage there on the cliff. And the surfers there enjoying all the waves. And a bit of a closer look there as well at the Lago Martianez.